Hello, lovely creatives. It's Galia here, and I wanted to introduce to you the artist that I'm putting forward. Her name is Harriet Backer. She's a Norwegian artist that perhaps you haven't heard of. She's quite well known in Norway, but I didn't know of her work until recently, and I may well have seen some of her work in galleries, but her herself, I didn't know of. But anyway, at the beginning of the year, I was privileged enough to be in Paris, and I got to go and see an exhibition at d'Orsay, Musée d'Orsay, and they had this exhibition of Harriet Backer's work, which included some beautiful pieces along with some other Norwegian pieces as well from artists around her time. But I fell in love with her work straight away. And so I'm just going to share with you a little bit about her work. And hopefully you'll walk away inspired and wanting to learn more about this artist, or perhaps you'll just go running to your studio and pick up your own paintbrushes and lay some paint down. So I'm starting with this piece here. There's a couple of things that I really noticed looking at Harriet Backer's work to keep in mind as we have a little look at some of her work. One is her use of lighting. Her use of lighting it's subliminal. It's really present in her pieces, and it's just beautiful. The other thing is her use of colour. Her colours are very beautiful. They're rich, they're vibrant. There's a lot of chromatic mixing, and she works very well with complementary colours, quite often red and green. There's a way that when I look at her work, to me, it feels like she's taking those ideas of the Impressionists were doing en plein air, and she's taking them inside and applying them to interiors. A lot of her scenes are interiors. Quite often they are domestic, feminine spaces. There are a few Norwegian churches and so on, but she's quite interested in the inside. And to me, it's very much that beautiful Impressionist approach with the colours and the brushwork and her approach to lighting. And also her brushwork is very beautiful as well. You can see here in this green shirt, just zoom in a bit if I can. Try not to make you dizzy while I do that. Look at these beautiful colours, the directions and the mark making in here. The loose delicacy of the face, the way the light is coming from the lantern and falling across, just even the colours and the marks in this beautiful white page. It's just so beautiful. Here's an interior that she's very well known for. I think it's called the Blue Room. Don't quote me. It's just such a quietness to it, a solitude. There's a stillness to it. The lighting is coming in. We can't see the light source, but other than this slither, but we know it's there. We know the light is coming in from the window and falling onto the woman doing her needlework. There's these blues and greens, and then this pop of reds in the desk here, which is just balanced slightly over here on the flowers and down on the toy soldier. Just beautiful. Let's zoom in a little bit. Oh, come on. Oh, oops, sorry. There we go. Look at the gorgeous brushwork on these leaves and all the colours creating that, and the different colours in the desk and on the wall. So much going on here. And there's a little nod to the Impressionist painters there on the wall there. And the blue is just beautiful against this pop of red. Just gorgeous. And the way the light is illuminating, the way the light is falling off these chairs, it's just so beautiful, and such a delicate stillness. Here we have another piece piano playing. There's music appears a lot in her work. It was important in her family. Her sister was a musician, and a lot of her pieces include instruments. But the way the light is coming in the window, backlighting the curtain, backlighting the woman, landing on this scarf, making it pop. It's falling on the floor here. It's hitting the edges of the tables and illuminating various parts of the room. We've got these gorgeous colours in this piece. We don't really see the figure, but look at we don't know who it is, or we can't really make out her features, but the light is falling on her hands and arms and bringing some attention to her playing. And it's just, the colours are just gorgeous in this shirt, this blue shirt with pinks in it and the green it's just so yummy. Next we have this piece here. It's zoomed in. There we go. Candlelit piece. You get the sense that there's a candlelight somewhere over here. The woman looks like she's threading a needle, and there's this warm glow as this light here illuminates the scene. It's very warm. It's like an evening cozy scene of domestic work. And these brush strokes, up and down brush strokes quite often in her work, even when they're going in different directions. Really gorgeous. Look at the way the light is falling on the figure's face. It's just, whoops. Oh, have a look at that. Okay, let me try that again. Okay, let's see if we can zoom in a bit without strobing everyone. There we go. Look at the light falling here. Just beautiful. And skimming her hands. And over there, the warmth from it. It's just, I just love it. Another piece, playing the piano, light coming in the lace curtains, soft filtered light. Another domestic scene. Look at the beautiful foliage here with the light coming in from the window, casting this shadow. Reminds me a lot of Vermeer's paintings in some ways, with the light coming inside to the spaces. This piece here, she's very well known for. It's quite an interesting perspective. We're looking at the looker who's watching them come inside from the outside. So we're looking at an interior out to an exterior, but it's through all these doors and windows and things. And look at the reflection of the light coming in, falling on the doors. Like, we're really seeing the light is reflecting the greenery from outside. And they're carrying the baby in for the christening to the church. Just gorgeous. What else have I got here? She did some still lives. Really beautiful. And some interiors. Look at all the detail in here. It's just amazing. All those books. I mean, you can really feel the sense of that room. And there's this pop of green against all this warmth and red. It's kind of a bit of contrast in colour. You'll see that a bit in her work. There's quite a few. Let me just... Look at this one here. Look at this. It's just gorgeous. It's so quiet and gentle and peaceful. The light is coming in the window. You can see it falling on this recess here into the room where it hits the wall, hits the woman's face and illuminates it. And then you've got this really, the warmth from all the timber as well. Just beautiful. And here, this one is one I took myself in the gallery, so it's got the reflections, but look at the little still life on the table. The light is hitting the table and really illuminating it. You can see the big blob of paint on there. Look how thick it is. Beautiful. She did quite a few of these sort of church interiors. Look at this window. Just beautiful. The light coming in and falling on this recess again into the room. And look at it again, all the colours in the wall. It's probably a off-white wall or something, stony colour. And look at all the beautiful colours to make it up. And the brushwork, just beautiful. There's another one, the same room, beautiful window. And look how loose and gestury and brushy her brushwork is. It's just gorgeous. Okay, well, there you go. There's a little look into some of Backer's work. There's a lot more to look at. I just wanted to give you a tiny little sort of taste so you could go and explore a bit more yourself as a detail from a still life. Oh, it's just beautiful. All the colours in this puffin jug. And the flowers, the light coming in the curtains, the foliage, the fruit. Just so beautiful. All right. Bye, guys.